Hey folks, and welcome to the Vinny 2 Cents segment for Friday, June the 12th. And this is what I've seen this week. A blog post by Paizo CEO Jim Butler brought some bad news to the TTRPG community. The publisher famous for Pathfinder and Starfinder has been going through a rough patch since the main distributor, Diamond Comics, went bankrupt in January last year. Diamond left shockwaves in the comics and games industry when it went bust. Its collapse led to numerous publishers shutting down or going to court over unpaid consignments. Paizo's transparency here is an indicator of how deep the damages go. To offset their losses, Paizo is working on restructuring their model, focusing on promoting third-party content, and streamlining the business through layoffs and downsizing. As a small publisher, we've been watching this fallout closely and have to say we feel for them. Running a business is tough, and to have a partner go bankrupt and withhold revenue is super stressful. On brighter news, Nintendo recently dropped a release trailer for the upcoming Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. For many people, myself included, the original Ocarina of Time game was a monolithic childhood memory. It wasn't my first Zelda, but it was the game that made me fall in love with the franchise. It's crazy just how much character they were able to fit in that game. Everything felt on point, from the combat to the fishing, lots and lots of memorable moments. Just pure nostalgia all around. Back in 2021, they did release the N64 version for the Switch, but it was locked behind the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, which was a turnoff for me. Also, apparently the port wasn't so good, and there was a lot of visual issues that made it look worse than the original N64 version somehow. Anyways, glad that they're coming out with this one. Excited to see more, and might just be the reason why I upgrade to the Switch too. Who knows? I'm a bit late on the game with this one, but I wanted to share it anyways for those of you who may have missed it. Star City is a show that just came out on Apple TV last month and is inspired by the space sci-fi series For All Mankind. The show follows the same format, with the Soviet Union beating America to the moon, but shows how events unfold on the other side of the Iron Curtain. Created by the same For All Mankind showrunner trio, Ben Navidi, Matt Walpert, and Robert D. Moore, the show is set in the same alternate universe, and we are expected to see some recurring characters from the original show. Though it is mentioned that it's not meant to be a direct retelling of the original series, but rather a standalone thriller with lots of political intrigue, the KGB, and other Soviet shenanigans. I fell in love with For All Mankind because of the references it would drop from the actual space race. Things like astronauts all driving Chevrolets, which actually happened. Chevrolet figured it would be cheap advertising, and astronauts could lease one of their cars for just $1 a year. I've seen the first episode of Star City, and it's hitting the right notes. It's as if For All Mankind and Chernobyl had a baby. Can't wait to see more. Over here at Mythworks, next week we're launching our Glow 8 Kickstarter. This is a techno-fantasy adventure series created by Ray Chow and myself, and follows two siblings as they travel a wasteland filled with monsters and magic. If that sounds like something you'd like, do check it out. Link in the description below. Aside from that, I will be heading on a great adventure with the family. We will be spending the next couple of weeks on the road as we make our way to Poland for the PeerCon fan convention. Ray and Felix will be there too, so if you're going to the show, come find us. While out there, I won't be able to provide you with my weekly 2 cents, so I'll catch you all when I get back. Till then, have a great weekend, lots of love, bye.